Hello and welcome back to the Exiled Idiots with myself, Mr. Woos, Mitchman, Zhatelier, Commissar Roach, and Benjamin Magnus. And we're about to, go back to the city of Sarn, I guess?
To mention just real quick. So there's like a pool party going on at the pool outside my apartment's window right now. And for some reason, the music they're playing sounds like the soundtrack to The Mummy. It's like that, like vaguely like Egyptian-y, Middle Eastern music.
You sure that's not the in-game sound, Ben?
No, it's coming through the window.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of the soundtrack of the game right now.
Wait.
So, Paradox
not where we need to be.
announced that they've got an upcoming title today on Twitter. I don't know if anyone saw.
Do we want to discuss our thoughts on that?
Yeah,
what's happening?
And so, and they've confirmed obviously that it's a
Not
new
Vicky
title.
3.
It's a new standalone grand strategy title. I
think it's gonna be
100.
fantasy.
I 100% think it's going to be Game of Thrones related. Do you remember all my
Why?
theorizing before? Because they bought the IP.
They did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
Oh.
And,
Oh yeah, then that's gonna happen.
and the one of the devs I know of one of the Paradox devs I know happened to be a one of the devs for the Game of Thrones mod, and he's working on CK2 now and this new secret project.
Is what you're saying that we're only going to be able to play about 60% of the game, and then they'll do that and bother continuing?
I don't think we actually have a mission
I
here, do we?
don't get that.
Oh, there's sugar crating over there. I
How
think
the
we
end
do
of
need to
Game
go
of
there.
Thrones sucks.
Oh, right, okay. I thought you were making a weird Imperator reference, but I was like, I didn't even mention Imperator in that.
He's got one thing, Midge. He's got one.
You guys, I don't even like the game. I was one of the first to abandon it.
Oh, I got a strongbox here.
I hated the game before it was cool.
Where are you, Ben?
But, well, no, because...
Oh, never mind. That was too quick.
If we get a CK2-esque Game of Thrones game that's like a formalized version of the Game of Thrones mod with newer graphics and stuff, I will be all over that.
See, here's the thing.
No,
I've been
not so
saying
much.
it for like 2 years. But here's what I would actually want out of Paradox if they're listening, which they probably aren't. Because I haven't burned those bridges,
Wait,
but I
wait,
definitely
wait, wait,
singed them.
I think we need to differentiate between listening and hearing.
That's okay. Good point. Good point. But the thing I've been saying and what I want, and it would kind of be sated by a Game of Thrones like game, but an actual like fantasy grand strategy game, utilizing utilizing everything they've learned from CK2, EU4, and all those games, with also a randomized world. Like,
Oh, yeah, I remember you talking about this.
they have the technology because they have a randomized new world inside of EU4 that doesn't necessarily turn out
And
crap.
CK2.
It turns out fairly decent.
Oh, you mean actually map shape, yeah.
Yeah, it turns out random map shape. They can make it work, and they've shown the ability of being able to do randomized like races and cultures and shit like that with Stellaris.
This is, yeah.
So give us that
Oh, no, and
technology.
CK2 now, with the animals.
Oh yeah, and CK2. So give us that technology in like a fantasy game.
Yeah.
I want it.
I think it backs up this whole idea of a fantasy title next.
Yeah, I want a fantasy title from them.
They've
like
been
I like
testing-
history. I love history, and I love sci-fi.
Historical fantasy is my jam.
Yeah, give us that. I want to be able to. Because here's the thing. You know what? Like, ever since GW destroyed Warhammer Fantasy as a setting, I kind of miss it. I want I want that, and I can't really get it because Age of Sigmar's kind of shitty.
I mean, you've only got
You've only got Age of
Warhammer
Sigmar.
2 Total War.
And you got the Warhammer Total War stuff, but that's all set in stone. Give me something that I can kind of just like get something new and like
Play around with.
Without being a modder.
Yeah, without being a modder. Because
So basically, a grand strategy fantasy sandbox.
yes. Do you have any idea how popular that would be?
So popular.
Well, I mean, we thought an ancient Roman.
I didn't think it would be popular. I thought it'd be good. I knew it was going to be niche because a Roman-themed one is not going to sell as much as like a sci-fi
I don't
or
think any of
World
us
War II.
anticipated it being as bad as it was.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be that bad.
Yeah.
But I also didn't expect it to be like a grand seller. I thought it would have a lot of engagement within its niche. That's what I thought. Like with Hearts of Iron. Hearts of Iron is not a very big. It didn't used to be a very big game, but it had good engagement within its niche, and that was the point. But I think like a fantasy game, like a fantasy sandbox, would be popular generally. That would be a generally popular
I got
game.
a boss here, guys.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know where you guys went, but
We also-
I found the crematorium. To the north, basically.
Thanks, Roach. I need you to tank him.
in the front of it.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
No, you're good.
Hey, he was pretty weak.
I dinged at the same time.
oh,
That helps.
second grand life flask. That's 2 of those I have now.
Oh yeah, crematorium.
Double
Nice.
grand.
I got 2 grand. I have a grand mana, a quicksilver flask. Don't know why, because I never use the quicksilver.
I do. I use the quicksilver a lot.
Yeah, but you're like a roguey, like kind of character.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that makes sense. Okay, gotta get to the crematorium. But yeah, fantasy sandbox. Give us the paradox, please.
Or anyone listening.
Or anyone. I would pay
fuck it up.
for that.
Basically, give me D&D the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that, because it would scratch the same
You want
itch.
D&D to be a game, you say?
No, well, no.
Not as like a
Oh,
role-playing
No,
game.
don't twist my words like that, Ben.
But like,
I'm not twisting them. I'm just repeating them verbatim with a different inflection.
yeah,
Yeah, well, but that's still wordcraft.
yeah. But that would
That will still turn out like the D&D movie.
yeah, it's probably.
Oh, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Or the Warcraft movie.
The Warcraft
I
movie.
still haven't seen that.
The Warcraft movie was just kind of shit because it was very generic. It still made an
Yeah.
ungodly amount of money in China.
Wait, there's a boss over here.
Yeah, I just killed one as well.
But yeah, I think that game, like a game that I'm describing, would scratch the same itch as D&D in a lot of ways for like world building and
Yeah,
like just
for a lot.
creativity. And-
I would also totally like Drew Danil the shit out of that and watch games of that.
Oh yeah, because that would be
Randomize that shit, let it go.
so interesting. Because imagine like all of these
Yeah,
different.
there's like 3 bosses in this room.
Yeah, I'm still fighting this boss here.
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, don't worry.
But yeah, I'd love to watch that,
Bad,
like
bad.
like dwarves with a naval focus or something like that would be funny or cool to watch, like, or like an industrial elven race, just like crafting guns and shit. Because I mean, guns are a part of fantasy. I mean, we don't.
Can be.
It can be. Well, I mean, it's been a part of fantasy for a while. I'm pretty sure the original.
In our D&D game, you guys party wiped on gunpowder.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that
That's
one.
true. But yeah, I mean, like that. Just all these random things.
Wasn't all of our faults though, was it?
It was a single
I don't-
individual's decision.
And after the fact, I'm wondering if it wasn't on purpose.
Now,
Possibly.
now that you say that, that does. I don't think so, but that does track. That
But you see where I'm coming from.
I see where you're coming from. That wouldn't be out of character. That's.
Oh, there's a strong box here. Unidentified. Let me.
Oh yeah.
There's a waypoint here. It's a waypoint
There we
there,
go.
guys, as well.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a
waypoint's,
really
like,
good
right
strong
next to
box.
where we came in.
Oh god.
Oh, I've done a full circle without realizing.
Oh, okay then. That's a lot of whetstones.
Pick those up because those are worth
You're
a lot.
a lot of whetstones.
It doesn't quite work. That
I'm
way.
actually surprised
Nice
nobody's
stones.
died inside of our current D&D campaign, Midge. With the amount of shit that you guys have pulled.
Oh, okay, I've come close.
Well, no, you've all come.
Oh, there's a
close,
trial over here.
but you've never.
Oh, definitely want a trial then.
But
Just
you've
having
never
things-
actually
you weak
died.
people haven't gone through them yet.
Nobody's rolled a death save.
Yeah, because you keep coming back. Like right, you're always on the
Wait,
brink.
nobody's rolled a death save. I was rolling death saves like
Turn-
20 minutes
On
into
the
our
night
first
of the
session.
Yeah, well, that's because
Yeah.
you were. Well, you were you. Let's be honest.
Well, that's
No,
because
no.
also-
The first combat, it
Okay.
was just like a bunch
that
of
also
fucking
was the first
zombies
time-
attacked me, and I just went down.
well, no, it was
First
because
time you
you.
never played D&D as well.
It was the
Ben.
first time you ever played D&D, but the real reason was because
The
you did
only
the
person new to.
you did the that thing where you the trap.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no,
well,
no.
I'm outside
There
of
was
that.
that too.
The zombies
no,
that
he
attacked us,
went
our
down
very
into
first
zombie
combat
attack.
encounter. I was a frontline character.
Oh shit!
So I
Oh
went
shit!
into the front of the line, and I just
Oh,
went
you
down
don't stand on
from
that
2
fire.
hits.
Okay. But yeah, no, that's very true. Ben did do that, but it's yeah, the only person new to D&D in our party is our ranger, and we have really coached him through a lot of things.
And he's
He's good.
Fucking-
He also has the luckiest rolls we've ever seen of anyone.
Yeah.
I died.
he killed
He is
he got
anti-Magnus.
a critical, wasn't it? A critical on like a
He got a nat 20 on a blind fire shot into smoke, killing a final boss.
yeah.
Yeah. I would actually love to put. Well, actually, I think he's planning on signing up for Call of Cthulhu. So-
Yeah, he did say he was interested. Be
I would love to put him and Magnus in a group trying to solve mysteries.
balance it
without
out?
relying-
to see,
Yeah.
see if it cosmically balances.
Try it.
You playing the matchmaker? Is that what you're doing?
Okay, guys. Any of you can teleport in here? That'd be great. Oh.
I mean, I could just hit him.
Man,
There was also
I
a
was
door
nuking.
there, so
There's also the
yeah,
other
yeah,
door on
right.
the other side.
I just
I mean,
kited all his shots while you guys shot him from outside.
hey,
I am the ablative
Electricity.
character in this.
electricity goes through this shit, right?
That's just a pile of corpses.
But
That is, yeah.
Be realistic, aren't you, brute?
Oh,
Oh, piety. Well,
hello
let's see
again.
how
I
pious you
thought
really are.
about signing up for the Call of Cthulhu, but I don't want to be overrepresented.
You don't.
Bitch, I'm a Templar. What do you want?
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it because I've got a really. I think anyway. I think I've got a good mystery for the first one.
And I fucking love Cthulhu and
Oh.
Lovecraft.
Seriously? Where did you
Right.
go?
Oh yeah, I have one house rule that I'm gonna implement when once I've got like an affirmed party, and that is I don't want people to be unless they can give me a really good reason. I don't want criminal backstories.
Oh, not really my
Is this
type
gonna
of
be the
backstory.
version, the Cthulhu version of no chaotic evil?
well, what,
no,
yeah,
'cause
kind
The
of.
thing is, originally the game is set in 1920s Massachusetts, and it's like
It's almost like it's based off the Cthulhu mythos or something.
well, yeah.
And remember,
but
in the
that-
Cthulhu
obviously
mythos,
there's a lot of
Massachusetts is the
gangster-
main of compared to Stephen
and
King.
there is like a lot of like because it's like pre-prohibition stuff, so like criminal underground's really on the rise, so there's a lot of like really Americanized backgrounds for like gangsters and stuff, which just don't make sense to a British
Almost like
setting.
Lovecraft was American.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
But
you definitely cleared this out.
Oh, but you're
as well.
setting it
it's
in
like-
you're setting it in Great
I'm
Britain.
setting it in the UK, yeah.
So
At least
so,
its
so
first
it's in,
cases.
so we're in London, but just in Little America.
Well, that's what I'm trying to avoid. Like, okay, I can understand. Like, the only way I will do it if someone can sell me a good reason for why this big-time American gangster is in Britain, in a tiny town, like
Tax evasion.
in.
Only if it's Monaco.
But like,
I'll miss a boy.
so yeah, it's just like because there's so many occupation backgrounds as well that you don't need to run with it, and it doesn't break the game if you don't, because you just have the because they do the exact same as pretty much law enforcement.
We're basically PIs, right?
Well, no, you can be law enforcement or PIs or any of those.
Oh,
Like-
okay.
But you can have the background as truck driver, and you just kind of get dragged into all of this mythos
Yeah.
stuff. Like that's the really cool thing about the game system. Like all there's like 60 different occupations you can pick of them, and only like 7 of them are criminals. Like you can be
Well, yeah,
ice cream man.
There's a reason
or
for
something.
that, Midge. There's a reason for that, and it's
Stay out of
the
the shadows.
equivalent of everybody's adventurer's parents are dead. Is that
Yeah,
the reason
yeah.
the reason they want the criminal background or the reason they want a military background or something like that is because that means they get a gun.
Doesn't necessarily in Call of Cthulhu, but yeah.
No, it makes it easier for them to argue that
It
they
means
should have a
can
gun.
the
If they're
Yeah, they can have
if they're a veteran of the Great War, that means they kept their
Sergeant the Webley.
yeah they kept their
yeah.
Webley or they kept something from the
I
time.
am more than okay with them trying to shoot a cultist.
Well, that's
with
the
a
thing.
Webley.
It doesn't help, but it gives them it doesn't help them, but it gives them the
idea.
idea that they can
it
do
helps.
something, and that's worth
Yeah.
more than anything. So it's
I don't know. I'd rather be.
it's
smart
like a
than
teddy bear at
armed.
night is kind of the equivalent.
And that's my thing as well. Like that with all the people that are applying for my game, that's my only stipulation in the character building. Please don't build a fucking criminal overlord because there's so much fun to be had with it, just by being like, okay, I am this, I am an accountant from East Grinstead, and I'm on my honeymoon. Like, you know.
I guess we'll still have to go to the city of Sarn as well before we do anything else. Because the slums are kind of cleared out, I feel.
I think we need to go
Can any of you
to.
else see this blue-green gaping portal right here that I'm standing next to?
Oh.
No.
All right, so that's where because this thing opened up and there's a gaping portal there with a boss on the other side.
Yeah, that's because you've
Oh, but
completed
that's
the
because
quest.
you finished the
Well, I didn't
quest.
know if you guys could see the gaping butthole or not.
Nope, we
Nope.
couldn't.
Nope.
because we haven't done that yet.
Let's see if I can actually. Oh, I can sell some shit.
Oh, that's so good. Yes, please.
I need to level up so I can get full plate.
Okay. Do I want to? I can
Oh,
I can
God,
get rid of
let's see.
lightning tendrils. I'm not using that.
What's in the arena?
It's PvP.
I've not tried it yet.
PvP.
It would be wrong to do
So I guess we'll have to go to the city now.
Yeah, back to
City
the
of Sarn.
slums and then through the sewers.
Yeah.
Hold on, where's the
Coleman's
shop
dead
in this
then.
town?
Hargon.
Hagen.
Yeah, we got kill Clarissa's guards in this section. You found Tolman in the crematorium and taken his bracelet. You have Clarissa in the Sarn, defeat the guards and rescue
General
her.
Bravisius demands
Basically what you're
Oh,
saying.
I already did that.
Yeah, we've
Ah,
done
but
that.
I didn't.
I just got the sewer keys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an armored box. And it's a big box. Let's just open it, shall we? Can we? Oh, there we go.
What are we supposed to be doing? You have found
Okay.
Clarissa in the city of Sarn. Defeat the guards and rescue her. Where's that?
It's in the city of Sarn. They're basically the place where you came in on.
There's somebody I'm supposed to defeat over here?
Well, we're trying to get this lockbox, but it doesn't open yet. Oh. Apparently still something is alive. Don't know where though.
There's the boss right here.
Oh, that helps. I thought it was one of us, but no.
One of us.
Okay. Which way was this Clarissa?
The map has reset since then, so
North or south?
I think it was north.
Well, in that case, I'm going the right way. Then again, as long as there's something to kill, it's always the right way.
Yeah, now it's bugs. We don't have to care about bugs.
Uh,
Oh, I think it's over this way.
oh, there she is. Oh wow, okay.
Gosh, that pump.
Wow, these bugs. Oh wait, this is one of the bigger animals. Marrow claws.
Okay.
Got a new recipe there.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, get out.
These pop-ups really need to stop taking up so much space out the street in real combat.
Dear God, just stop!
It's dead. It's dead.
Too many pop-ups.
I leveled up. That's good.
Oh my god, it's just like loot jizz all over the place.
I had to turn off Zed for a bit, but oh my god, yeah. Oh, I can't carry shit because I'm loaded. I'll dump that. Oh Jesus, even more items.
I'm not even looking at anything. I'm just spear course wand. I'll try that.
Two
I gotta get rid of
backs, that
something.
might be worthwhile.
I don't need that. Try that. Identify these slippers. 47% increase in armor and evasion. I don't use armor.
Got another point. I finished my elemental tree, so
I'm not using that, so might as well replace.
Oh, 10% increased area of effect on. I do. It's not like I'm using AoE or anything.
I got a great helm now, so I'm a bucket head.
It's better than an average helm.
I hate that joke. I hate you
I
a
knew
little
you'd
bit
do it,
more.
That's why I said it.
A little bit more.
Well, this
Oh,
guy
that
is still
seems to
running
be-
with me, so I guess there's another creature somewhere nearby.
Yep, there's
Yeah,
two of them
there's
down
two
there.
over here.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello.
Area of effects.
Yep.
Just going downhill there. Oh, there's a lot of spiders, by the way.
There we go. We got them both.
Mission complete. Lovely. So there's one happy Beastmaster, I guess. Oh, we could have actually gone downstairs here.
Fuck
nice.
it.
Yeah, this is the route back to the city.
Oh, yeah. Well. May as well go there.
Yeah, I suppose.
Because nothing left to do here, really.
And incoming lag spike.
Nope.
Actually, it's not as bad this
it's not as
time.
bad. I've actually noticed I'm getting
Maybe
more
because-
lag from all the shitty cosmetics people have on their characters in these areas, like these big like wings and like
Yeah.
like
Particle effects
particle-
flying off
yeah.
of them.
Definitely looks cool, but you know.
And I know the only reason they
upsets
do
me
that
you can't
is
use like speed potions in the town. God damn.
Okay, what's this? The Zhatelier. Cost an armor that grants
I need to give you.
damage and critical strike chances spells you and
sewer
your
keys.
allies.
Received those.
Now.
Conductivity, curse all hearts in the make them less resistant to lightning damage. Oh, hello.
Zhatelier was a
Yeah, I'm not using Frostbolt anymore. Oh,
Okay, where's that plate armor that you had?
Let me actually take that
Or
one.
did you already get rid of it? No, you don't tell me you still. Don't tell me you got rid of it. Do these refresh every time we come in?
Don't know.
Every time you level up.
Oh.
Damn it.
So if there's something you need, talk to like the rest of the group to send you money because they refresh every time we level.
No, it was
No,
I
we
could have
got
bought
one.
it, but I just couldn't wear it because I had to level up to wear it.
Oh.
Yeah, so it would have just been taken up. Fuck.
space.
Well, you could buy it and put it in your stash.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so how do I actually attach a jewel to a jewel shop?
So basically, you go into your skill tree, and then you open your inventory and you drop the jewel into the jewel socket.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So I have a survival secrets cobalt jewel that gives me 3 mana regenerated
What's going
and
on?
10% increased elemental damage, which is great if you're using elemental damage, which I'm doing a lot. Actually, exclusively.
Yeah, I have one of those survival instinct jewels, but I can't see anywhere to put it.
You may not have used a jewel slot.
You
Where are
said
you on
it
the tree again?
So you know it's like 5. How many points? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm at 2 o'clock. If it was a clock.
Yeah, okay. So there is a jewel slot for you.
Basically, the jewel slots
Oh,
are
I've
between the
seen
classes.
That there is one like all the way to the right. Oh my god. I can get there in 4
yeah, I
levels if I rush to it.
I see a jewel slot socket. Yeah, that's. That's surprising far away. There was one closer, by the way. If you go south and then to the center,
Yeah, I see it.
that might be
Yeah,
closer
which-
for you.
That is the way I was going to go next after going for the circle that I'm currently on. I made a
Right.
dash for a load of critical strike chance.
Well, you could.
I'm basically a crit build. That's what it is.
Well, you have about a couple of refund points. You could just push it there if you really want to use the gem, or you can just save it till you
I mean,
actually.
the gem's not that good. It's 20 dexterity and 6% to all elemental resistance. Like,
Oh yeah, for me it's 10% elemental damage. So yeah.
I mean, I got that same jewel, but it adds up quite nicely.
I mean, it adds up nicely, but it's not worth me
Yes.
changing stats for.
But we
Down to
are
one
actually out of
fewer on
time.
Imperator.
And this was me, right?
Yep.
Right, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.
careful.
Also, check out the other players' perspectives. All the links are down below, including the links to our Patreon and Discord pages. And we'll be back tomorrow with more Exiled Idiots. Bye bye!
Bye.
Bye.